Back to the Rebel Jump channel. Today we're going to talk about the new latest 2 episodes of the Star Wars Rebels, and it's been amazing. I'm going to jump directly into it. Kanan Jarrus, horrific sacrifice of himself for his family and his loved one. And I felt like there was a really good sacrifice. The way how they sacrificed him, that was done really well. And at the same time, yes, I'm very sad because Kanan Jarrus was always my favorite character in the series. I love Star Wars Rebels. From the very first episode, I immediately felt love. The fact that it was a family, it was a Jedi Knight that wasn't really following the rules of being a Jedi Knight. He was just a space cowboy, and Kanan was more. He was on the edge of dark side and doing things that were not really Jedi-ish. Since there was no Jedi Order, it didn't really matter. He later changed because he had his apprentice, and he really wanted to change for the better for Ezra. Didn't want to be a bad example and want to teach Ezra the proper ways. And he saw Ezra was struggling as well, and he felt like, yeah, I cannot be responsible for another Darksider like Darth Vader, and completely destroyed a lot of lives. So this episode was just fantastic. Very sad. Yes, very sad. Kanan is no more. Very beautiful sacrifice in the way how he did it, and his vision was back for a few seconds. And the fact that his lightsaber fell off this cliff basically, and it survived. So that means it's now in the hands of the Empire. That also means my Solo's hold Blind Knight lightsaber, when they're gonna ship it out really soon, and Eugene from So-Called Sabers will outfit it with a crystal focus 9 with an RGB tricree and blah 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 blah. Hopefully also a crystal review, depending if that's possible, in that hull design, and a chassis from Dark Rilo. Either way, that lightsaber is going to continue beyond Kanan Jarrus. That means, in my imagination, I will be obtaining his lightsaber through whatever source. And that is also going to fit directly in my personal role-playing character, that I am basically somebody with force sensitivity, no formal training, plus I'm not really strong and that well connected with the force, just very lightly. I'm not a powerful Jedi or Sith. That's never gonna happen. I don't like that idea for myself. I have the ability to learn some of the force related stuff, but I never will be good because I don't have proper training. But in my role-playing stuff, I'm doing something like the Freemakers, if you like that TV show or cartoon series. It's that Lego version of the Freemakers, basically, is doing some sort of a scavenging. So I'm scavenging and searching for Jedi and Sith related learning material. And from those learning material, I actually gain knowledge about how to use the Force. Even if it's dark side, light side, it doesn't really matter to me, because there is no Jedi Order, there is no Sith Order, so it doesn't really matter. Plus, I'm gonna stay low profile. I never will want to be that foreground Jedi hero or Sith that's gonna take control over the galaxy or whatnot. No, I'm just gonna be a small potato. But in my imagination, I will scour the world, the planets, the universe for relics of Force users that I can use to teach things and learn things. But it's very hard to find things because everything has been destroyed by Palpatine and his Inquisitors and blah 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 blah. So there isn't much out there. Either way, that also ties in that for my son, my actual real son, in my imagination, I want to keep that. I want to keep the relation that he actually will be using Ezra Bridger's lightsaber. For some reason, we obtained the couple of the 2 lightsabers. Whatever happened to Ezra, I think I never really want to explore that. I just leave that in a gray area. Whatever happens, it happens to him. But his lightsaber is being wielded by my son, and I'm using Kanan lightsaber, and for some reason we suspect I might be related to Kanan. Maybe he had a one time off fun with a female lady somewhere, and he's never been aware that there was a son approach from that, and somehow his lightsaber called to me. I obtained his lightsaber through searching, finding it. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But that's the cool stuff about role playing in Star Wars, and having a character and just make up your own story and feel good about it. I really enjoyed it. So that is my 2 cents on my role playing in that whole Star Wars Rebels kind of universe. I'm really sad that Kanan is no longer there, but I think the way how they did it is perfect, and it makes sense. Kanan couldn't exist in A New Hope, etc. It's just not possible. I'm sorry, it cannot. So yeah, really looking forward to getting my... I love the saber, by the way. Really happy with it. I'm really looking forward to the Solos Hold Blind Knight and Orphan, and having Eugene from So-Called Sabers installing it for me. That's gonna be super. That will be my my main saber. I will be carrying it. I will be using it a lot. That's why I got that second Solos Hold Kanan Jarrus lightsaber. So one is for display, and one is actually just go full out with it and just play with it. I also hope that Saberforge is coming back with the Rebel, which is basically Kanan's Jarrus lightsaber. Now they have this Adept saber from Ezra Bridger. I also hope they're gonna get the Kanan saber. I just want to have that. I want to have that collection of Star Wars Rebels lightsabers. I said before, I'm not a big fan of the lightsaber of Ahsoka in Star Wars Rebels. I just don't like the design. I like the one from the Clone Wars a lot more. But I will try to start having a collection of Star Wars Rebels lightsabers, including the Star Wars Rebels version of the Dark Saber, also by Solos Hold, hopefully. So I hope you liked this little video. Let's give it up for Kanan Jarrus, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.